Hey, good morning. Good morning to you. I'm going to go through my experiences of having an inguinal hernia. I'm on day 7 of recovery now from the operation to sort it out. And I thought I'd let you know what I've been through, really. It may be some use to you if ever you get one, which I hope you never do. Um, I got this hernia about 2 years ago. I think 2 years ago in January. I was laying in bed and I had a throat infection or chest infection, and I was coughing quite violently, and I felt something pop in the groin area, and I knew straight away that something wasn't right. I wasn't quite sure what it was at the time because I'd not experienced hernias before. But I went to my local doctor, and she had a look at it, and she said, "Yeah, I think that's a hernia." And it was giving me some discomfort, some not pain as such, but like a burning sensation that you get when if I was to stand too long or standing over a counter doing cooking or working in the workshop, and if I stood for too long, I would get this burning sensation. And the only thing that would relieve it is by sitting down, and then it would go away. It's never really as serious. It never stopped me doing anything. I still walked, I still hiked, I still cycled. So I knew something had to be done about it. So my doctor sent me for a scan, and which confirmed it. And then she arranged for me to go to have an appointment to see a surgeon to get it sorted out, which is what happened a week ago today. On Monday, I arrived at the hospital. I didn't do any preparations for this operation at all, really. I did no research. I didn't really want to know about it, to be honest. I thought the more I know, the more I'll worry about it. So I just made sure I did all the necessary, showering myself, making sure I shaved everything down there and everything was ready for the operation. And a week ago Monday, a week ago today, I was in there and I went in for the operation. I suppose about 9 o'clock in the morning, I went into surgery, into the theatre. My wife, Ness, bless her, she took me to the hospital, but she had to leave to go to work shortly afterwards. And so I was left to myself. Now, as I was brought into the operating theatre, they asked if I was okay and everything. I said, yes, fine. Any worries? I said, no. So I was just putting on a brave face. So anyway, the nurse, very nice nurse, she said to me, she says, think of a dream, and when you go under, you'll have that dream. So think of a nice dream to have, and then when you wake up, you'll have had that dream. Well, I thought that's a nice thought. So I was thinking of something nice. But it never happened. I never had that dream. And I remember going under. It was so bizarre. I was laying on this theatre bed with my arms outstretched on arm supports. And I felt this uncomfortable warmth coming over my body, which I didn't like at all. It felt alien, and a tingling sensation. And it's like if something's attacking your body and you don't want it to. So I tried to fight it, and I remember trying to lift my arms up, but no sooner as I started to lift them, I was gone. I just knew that. So there you are. There you are. I was under, and they did the operation. Now, I'll put a link to a video I found of this operation because it's pretty much what they did to me. So if you're interested, go check that out. After the operation, I awoke in the recovery ward. It was all right. I woke up. It was painful. It hurt a lot. You could not move. You were on all sorts of drugs. I had oxygen, and there was a drip and various other bits and pieces going into me. And I thought I was only going to be in there a couple of hours to recover, then go back to my room, have a bite to eat, and then and I was groggy and in pain. It was painful. I couldn't move. You couldn't move I really couldn't move an inch without getting quite sharp pains. So I just tried to lay still and go to sleep. Unfortunately, I was in the recovery ward for 6 hours. Normally, you'd only be in there for an hour, maybe an hour or two at most, and you'd be back um, in your own ward, eating and drinking tea and waiting to go home. But I was in there 6 hours because they said they'd found some sort of anomaly with my heart or something. It was hard to understand because they're speaking broken English and part French to me, and my French understanding is not as good as my French speaking. So it was hard for me to get the gist of everything. But they gave me a letter to give to my cardiologist to check me out when I left. But they were monitoring me for 6 hours, and which was extremely tedious. And but anyway, once back to my room, tea and toast, and then Ness came to pick me up, and off I went home. And it was then that I started taking my painkillers because it was pretty uncomfortable. And they gave me paracetamol, ketoprofen, pantoprazole, and if I needed it, a really powerful painkiller called Acupan. And I never did take that one. So, yeah, I didn't have to take that one. I managed to, get by with what I had there. It was painful, and I needed Ness to help me sit up, to help me stand up, and to help me sit down, and to get me to bed, get me dressed, everything. I couldn't bend over or anything. This was the first day 1. It was really painful. It was a struggle. Day 2 was much the same. Not really any improvement. And then on day 3, I noticed some small improvements. But I still felt tired, and I got an attack of rhinitis, which did not help because when I sneezed, the pain was just literally unbearable, and I managed to suppress my sneezing by taking allergy medication, and I sneezed three times that day, and I know I sneezed 3 times that day because 3 times that day I was in utter agony. Don't sneeze if you've had a hernia operation. Day 4, I woke up and I thought, well, it's time to take a look at myself and say, don't let the old man in. Don't let the old man in. I'm 70 turned 70 this year. And I remember Clint Eastwood saying, when asked, what motivates you, how do you get up every morning and go off and make films, etc., etc. And he says, he's in his 90s, and he said, I get up in the morning, I look in the mirror. So, yeah, he says, don't let the old man in. So that's what I said to myself on day 4, don't let the old man in, because I had a gig to do with the band that I play with that evening. And the previous day I was in, it was doubtful whether I would make that gig. But on day 4, I was determined to do it. The children went off to school, Ness went to work, and I got the truck out and had a little drive in it. It's fully automatic, power steering. And I found I was able to drive it okay. So that evening, I did go and do the gig. And I did enjoy it, though I felt I had pushed myself a little bit too far. And I would have been probably better off not doing that gig. But yeah, I did it anyway. I got home by 1 o'clock in the morning, and I was glad to be home. Straight to bed, straight to sleep. Yeah, it was good. And day 5, which was Saturday, I spent really just recovering from overdoing it on the Friday evening, really. Just in tiredness terms, really. I didn't drink or anything. So day 6, which was yesterday, that was a good day. I didn't take any painkillers yesterday. There's still pain there when I get up and down from bed. It can be quite sharp pain, but it soon goes once you sort of up and in a position and walking around. I was feeling a lot, yeah, I was noticing a lot of improvements. And I managed to walk. I took a little walk, 2 kilometres. I walked with the dog, Poppy, and I cooked the family the Sunday meal, which was cool. And then, so that was good. So that's a good, And so I thought today I'd, tell you about my experiences. It may be of help to you if you're going to be going through the same sort of thing. It's not great, but it's not that bad, and I count my blessings because there's a lot worse things that could happen to you, and so I'm grateful that really I have my health, and I can do the things I want to do in life. I'm going to take another little walk today, 2 kilometres, and then maybe tomorrow I'll increase that. It's still a little bit of pain there when I get up out of bed in the morning or in the night and get into bed. So I asked Neth this morning if she could just act as my anchor, and she sort of pulled me up so that I don't have to use the muscles down here to sort of lift yourself out of bed, and that was fine. So I'm sure I'm on the road to recovery now, and I'll be able to do more, and it'll be fine. So, but I'll let you know how it all goes. I'm going to see the surgeon on, I think it's in 5 days' time, and I'll let you know how all that went and how it goes. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope it's been of some help to some of you, and I wish you well, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Well, we're off on our little walk now. We won't go far. We'll just do a couple of kilometres. Poppy's there. She's going to keep me company. There's a lovely sunset coming as well. So it should be a nice little walk. At the moment it feels good. But I've got my my hiking poles with me, and that'll make life a little bit easier. Here's a good girl. You wait for me. Is it clear? Go on then. Where you go? Come on in. She's a good girl. If she hears a car, she dives down into the ditch and hides. It's there you go. She's laying flat because she's heard a vehicle coming, and she's actually quite nervous of cars. She doesn't like them, so she's just laying here out of the way until this car passes. She might shuffle around a bit, but she won't go on the road. We're walking into what looks like it's going to be a very nice sunset today. It's really beautiful here. Very lucky to live here, really. There's Poppy on ahead, marching on ahead. You waiting? Come on in. She's a good girl. She comes when she's called. But she's her own master, really. Aren't you, girl? Hey? You're your own master, really, aren't you, mate? Hey? Go on in. Done 1 kilometre, and we're going to head back now. Just 1 kilometre to get home. Come on, Poppy. There's a good girl. Now she, bless her heart, would like to go up there into the woods, but not today. Not today, Poppy. Come on this way. There's a good girl. That's it. And it looks great, doesn't it? The sun kissing the trees as it goes down in the background behind me. So we've got a kilometre to walk to get home, and that'll do us today. We're back home now, and there's a full moon up there. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe not. We'll have a look when I put the film in. Poppy's waiting for me. So we've done 2 kilometres now. This is the driveway to home. And all is well, no pain. And I walked a little faster than I did yesterday. So it bodes well. So maybe tomorrow we'll do a little bit more. Slowly build. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. There's full moon. I think you can see it here. Yeah, just above the tree.